everyone, and welcome back to our channel today. It is Monday, so in this video I'm going to be doing a Mask Monday for you. I have all my equipment over here. The mask that I'm going to be trying is one that I got from Temu. It's called a Heme Eo. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Removes toxins, wrinkles, and realizes firmness. Epoxy toxin repair mask. Here's what the package looks like. It's a very big package. I paid 98 cents for it. I'm not going to read all the stuff on the back, but I am going to cut it open. And we're going to apply this one the same way that we heard about in the last Mask Monday I did that I saw another YouTuber, where you take the liquid out and put it on your face before you apply the mask, instead of doing it at the end of your mask applying. Let me get my hair all up in here. Got my little headband. All right, I cut the top off this. And I'm going to cut some more off. Reach my hands down there. Like I said, this is a really big envelope. Try to cut down as far as I can without cutting into the mask. I have this here on my hands. Okay, we're going to lay the mask on top of this. And we're going to get down in there and get this out. We're going to cut some more off now that we've got the mask out, so I can get to the liquid. Okay, now I got it all cut down. Ooh, it's already coming out. Try to get into the liquid. Boy. Oh! Spilled it all over my pants and stuff. Jade's checking it out. It ain't nothing to eat, Jade. Get away from it. Go on. Dogs think anytime something hits the floor, it's theirs. And it is, generally. Something hits the floor, the dogs can have it unless it's something toxic. Like onions and raisins. You're not supposed to feed your dogs onions and raisins. And then I discovered through one of the comments on my video that cinnamon is not good for dogs as well. Not all dogs. It said it could be toxic to some dogs. So what you would have to do would be just try it on your dog and see. Well, I wouldn't even do that, no. That's bad advice. Because if you try it and they're toxic to it, it's not going to be very good. You may end up having to make an emergency trip to the vet because you've fed your dog something that you knew might be toxic to them. So we're going to just massage this all in as best as we can. This is really oily, so there's a lot of it in here. May not be able to use all of it. I'm going to try to, though. I'll try to not massage some in and just leave a layer, so if the mask can sit up on top of it. I think that'll work the best. Okay, that's as good as that's going to get. Now we'll take the mask apart. Now this mask is one of those that's got the plastic on it. Like this, see, it's got that piece of paper plastic on it. So you have to kind of open that up too in order to get your mask out. Like this. See? But you put it on with them little eye slots. I don't know why they make those eye slots so small like that. And I saw a YouTuber. I think they did this. Can't remember for sure. All right, let me try putting this on, even though them eye holes are so little. I look like a scary robot, y'all. Y'all won't get to see my face in this one. All right, let me see if I can remove this paper from the mask. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have took it off the paper before I put it on my face. Let me try that. You know, every mask you do is different. Now I got the mask all stuck together, but we'll work it out. We'll get it worked out. Okay. Can you see me? I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I don't know where the mouth part is. Right there, I guess. And I cut this part off the nose part. So that came down quite a bit off my forehead in order for my eyeballs to come out. And then the nose thing right here. All right, then I got this that I always use to pat it up against my face. The mask keeper that I bought from Temu. Goes around your ears. And then when you put it around your ears, it pulls your ears forward. But yeah, that's nice and tight. That'll hold it on there real good. I hope I'll be able to talk with that on, because I'm going to play a game that I got from Temu. Now this game, I ordered it probably about 1.5 years ago from Temu to use on Mask Mondays, because I used up all of this and that cards that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. And I found a bunch of card games on Temu. So I ordered this one. It's called Mindful Talk, a set of 50 cards. And it's just questions about general stuff. So what I'm going to do is take out, I'm going to shuffle them up. And there's different categories in here. Emotions, inquiry, mindfulness, and expressions. This one can come out. What I do is shuffle them. I want a good mixture of everything if I can. I don't want to, or maybe I'll just pick like one of each card. Orange, green, teal. I think I got them all. Was there 4 categories? Yeah. All right, I got one of each. Okay, I got one question from each card, and I'm just going to pick them off. This is still bugging me. One at a time, read the question, then try to answer it. Some of them may be complicated. Some of them may be complicated, or they may be more than I want to answer. What is one thing you would like to learn in the future? One thing I would like to learn in the future. Oh my goodness. I'm so old now, I don't feel like there's anything I could learn that would really help me. I know they say you're never too old to learn. You can learn something new every day. And I don't really know. This one's bugging my eye. I don't really know what in particular, but I guess I would say something in my sewing. I would like to learn a new technique or how to do something. I know how to use a serger because at my job at the factory, we had to sew with sergers, and I sewed on that all the time. They're called baby locks, but some people call them sergers. I sound like Billy Bob Swingbait, don't I? But that's all I can think of. Maybe some different technique that I could use in sewing. And the next one is from mindfulness. Who are some people you are thankful for and why? People that I'm thankful for. There are 3 subscribers on my channel that I'm very thankful for. Not going to mention any names. I think these people know who they are. They've been with me since the beginning. They're very faithful. They watch all my videos. They leave comments on all my videos. And that is a very important thing because view time counts. Comments also count in the algorithm. The more comments you get, the more they consider that your video was popular and that people want to interact with you. And I'm thankful for my grandma because she taught me a lot in life. She taught me how to cook. I made my first cake with her. She taught me how to sew, and I learned to sew on an old treadle sewing machine. I'm thankful for my mom and dad, even though they passed away, because without them, I wouldn't even be here. You know, because they gave birth to me. They raised me with 8 other children. There were 9 in our family. I am thankful for the good Lord above, who opens my eyes every day, gives me strength in my legs to walk, and energy to do the things each day that I need to do. So I think that answers that question pretty good. The next one is called emotions. When was the last time you felt lonely, and what made you feel better? Oh gosh. I feel lonely very sporadically. There's not a lot of times where I feel lonely. I live alone. I've been alone by myself for quite some time. I've kind of gotten used to it. So I'm not really a lonely person as much as I am an alone person. But sometimes I get lost in my thoughts when I'm sitting around and I'm thinking about my past, things that I did in my past, and I'm pondering how they could have turned up. Like if I did something at the time that was stupid and dangerous, I could be dead. You know, I think about that. Well, you know, you could have been dead for doing that. That was stupid. Like, I'm going to admit it, many times I got behind the wheel of my car and left the bar when I was totally drunk. Made it home. Didn't harm anybody. That was a crazy thing to do. And I think about that. I think about all the broken relationships, and I try to wonder what I could have did to fix them and make them better. And a lot of times when I'm lonely like this, the thing that makes me feel better is just to get up and go do something, like wash dishes, or go in my crafting room and sew, or go in there and start organizing things, or turn the TV on and watch YouTube videos, or just find a good movie. So that should answer that. And the last one is called an inquiry. What do you think is the best job in the world and why? Well, now that kind of question is kind of the best job in the world that I ever had for me would have to be the last one I had before this other one, which I haven't told you about that one yet. And that was when I stayed with Mr. Hicks, who was a bus driver. And I worked there for almost a year. I think I worked there for about 9 or 10 months. It was really close to that. And even though I didn't make a lot of money, and I did spend a lot of time there, I think it was the best job in the world because it was perfect for me at that time in my life with my energy level like it was. Wasn't very physical, and not a whole lot was required of me. It gave me something to do in my spare time. I had a companion that I could be around and talk to, because actually I think I spent more time with Mr. Hicks than I did here at home with the girls. And I'm thankful for that. But I guess if I'm going to pick from all the jobs in the world, including jobs that I've never had, I think the best job in the world would be if you could be a chemist and you could discover medicines that could cure diseases that kill people. That would probably be the best job in the world. Now, I know that might be a stressful job, because you're going in every day and working with chemicals and trying to figure out something that could save a person's life, which is a very important thing. But I guess that's all I can think of would be the best job. So I guess that's it for my Mask Monday. And the mask needs to be on my face 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to wait a few minutes before I take it off. And then I'll come back and take it off in the video. Okay, the mask has been on there for the time that it needs to be. So I'm going to take it off. The first thing I'm going to do is take off my mask holder. This will have to go in the wash. And now I'm going to take the mask off. This will go in the trash. And I'm going to gently rub in everything that's left that has not absorbed into my skin. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode of Mask Monday. I want to thank you all for coming to watch this video with us today. Remember, y'all, life is short, so make it a great one. And y'all come back and see us again any old time. Bye for this one.